Okay, hi everyone. So today we're going to be doing a little workout focusing on neck mobility, a little bit of neck stretching, some shoulder stretching, and then we're going to talk about neck positioning for things like curl ups and core work. So let's start down on the floor. I'm going to turn and actually kind of face away from you just for a moment because I want to just start with shoulders. So first thing we're going to be doing is just shrugging your shoulders up, circling them around. And just starting nice and easy here, doing a few rotating backwards. So it's pretty funny to watch you from behind. I'm going to come around to the front. A few rotating backwards. And then let's switch and we'll rotate forward and up and around. And so basically what the goal for today's workout is to free up your neck and make you feel like it's not so crampy, not so grippy when you're getting into positions where you're actually holding your head up. Now, obviously, if anything is really irritating, you don't have to lift your head, but I want you to think about the cueing that I'm going to give you when it comes to doing those curl ups. Just do two more. Good. And then what we're going to do is just drop your ear towards, I've got my right ear going towards my right shoulder. Dropping that left shoulder away. Good. Roll your chin towards the front, up and over. Left ear towards your left shoulder. Dropping that right shoulder away. Good. And again, rolling forward and over. Good. And rolling forward and over. Good. Two more. Rolling forward and over. And rolling forward and over. And then come up through the center. So from here, I'm just going to get you to anchor down the skin just over top of your collarbone. So you can cross your hands, find the inside edge of your collarbone, and then you're going to just very gently anchor the skin down. You're going to tip your head to the right, and then you're going to look up to the ceiling, and you should feel that big skin in the front of your neck on the opposite side. And then very gently you're going to look up to the ceiling and up and over. Keep that little skin anchor to the other side. Good. And then again, look up to the ceiling, up and over to the opposite side. Now this might feel a little bit pinchy, so you don't have to go back as far as you maybe have room for. Just think of looking up. You should just be feeling that nice stretch going through the front of your neck, maybe even coming up in through your jaw. Couple more, up and over. And it's funny because I didn't think I was going to be showing you my throat today, but apparently I am. I had a little allergic reaction, so my skin's a little bit irritated right now, but that's okay. I can still stretch. Lift up and over. Good. And this is the last one, looking up and over. Good. Okay, so we're going to get into a little bit of a Pilates movement here. So we're going to tuck our feet to the left side. Tuck those feet as close to your bum as is comfortable. Obviously this is just fine as well, but if you can, tuck it up nice and close. You're going to take that right arm, reaching it up by your ear, and big side stretch up and over. And then let's get a little bit of movement. You're going to reach that right arm up and over and big side stretch away. So let's start to wake up our arms, really reach up and over, looking down towards the floor, and up and over. Let's do two more. Up and over, and up and over. One more. Up and over, and up and over. And now if you've been through my classes before, you know how much I love this one. So big side stretch up and over. Bring that hand behind your neck. Now first, open your elbow. Feel that stretch going through the front of your right chest. Maybe you rotate your chest up to the ceiling and look up towards that elbow. And then you're going to curve your spine, bring that elbow down towards you. And then again, now open, stretching the front, looking up, feeling that nice opening across your chest, and then rotating down. Two more. Inhale, opening. And exhale, close. One more. Inhale, opening. And exhale. Rotate forward. Come back to your side bend, reach all the way up. And then lift, and then big side bend up and over, and we're going to hang here just for a second. So from here, you're just going to rotate your left shoulder down towards the floor and then open. So a little bit lower in that thoracic. Maybe you get a couple little cracks out of your back. Never a bad thing. And open. 2 more. Rotate over. Now I'm pushing through that bottom arm to create a little bit more space in the rib cage. Big curve. And open, and then push yourself up. You can do a little transition, swing those legs around, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you tuck your heels right up towards your hips, bring that left ear up towards your, left arm right up towards your left ear, and then big side stretch up and over, maybe look down towards the floor, and then big side stretch up and away. Reaching up and over, dropping that bottom shoulder, and reaching up and away. 2 more. Big side stretch and reaching away. Last one. Big side stretch and reaching up and away. And now my absolute favorite, we're reaching up, bringing that arm towards your ear, side stretch over, bringing that hand behind your head, and then you're opening your elbow, rotating your torso to open your chest and looking up towards the ceiling. That should feel like a pretty big stretch. The more you kind of pull that elbow back, drop that right shoulder, and then curve and look down. Really curve, really bring that elbow down to stretch between your shoulder blades. Inhale, big open, and exhale. Dropping both shoulders, pulling the elbows towards each other. 2 more. Inhale, open, looking up, up, up. And curve. 1 more, inhaling to open, look up, 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 and curve. Now coming back into that side bend, reaching that arm up, big side stretch, and then up and over. Same thing, so push that forearm into the ground, find that side bend, and then we're gonna curve, and we're gonna open. And again, we're gonna curve, finding that nice lower thoracic stretch, and open. 2 more. Curve and open. Last one. Curve and open. And then let's push ourselves all the way up. We're going to come up onto our knees. Now I'm saying knees just so that we can kind of stack our spine. But if knees doesn't feel good, you can sit on a chair, you can sit on your bum, anything that kind of brings you out of this position. Basically, I just want you to be in a position that you can actually just be right up on top of your spine. So if you'd rather stand, you can also do that. All we're gonna do from here is think about dropping your shoulders. We're gonna drop our chin. You're gonna draw that little circle around with your ear. You're looking up to the ceiling, chin's lifting. Up and around, all the way over to the other side. Left ear comes towards that left shoulder, and then circle forward. And again, big circle around, looking up. Now, you only go as far as is comfortable. You do not want to be feeling any pinching and around. But we're really just trying to isolate that neck mobility here. Up. And we do want to feel that stretch going through the front of your neck, as well as the sides and the back. So let's reverse. So over and looking up. Up and around. Ooh. And then forward. I think I needed this class. Over. Looking up, getting that nice stretch through all sides of your neck, keeping those shoulders relaxed. Last one here. All the way over. Reaching up to the ceiling. Ear to shoulder. And then come to the center. So now I'm just going to turn my body to face the side, and we're going to do one arm at a time. So you're going to make a little fist. You're going to think about sliding the rib cage down, and you're going to reach that arm forward. Keep reaching forward as you lift it all the way up. Turn your palm, reaching up and around. So we're just trying to draw a big circle out to the side and then forward. Same thing, make a little fist, squeeze your arms, reach that arm forward all the way up, keeping that elbow nice and straight. Turn the palm, reaching it all the way back behind you and around. One more, reaching it all the way forward, up, up, up. Turn that fist, keeping that elbow nice and straight and around, and then let's reverse. So rotating the hand out, keep that elbow nice and straight, reach that arm back as far as it'll go. I'm reminding myself to pull my ribs down. Now, as I'm reaching backwards, I want to feel that stretch going through my chest, lifting it up, 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 and around. Rotate that palm, lengthening it out, feeling that nice opening across your chest, up, 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 and around. One more time, rotate, reach, keeping that elbow nice and straight, feeling that nice stretch, and around. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Give me 2 seconds, I have to quickly close something. Okay, I'm back. So we're on our knees, facing the opposite way. You could also be standing, rotating those ribs down towards your hips. Left arm's going to be reaching forward, making a fist, straightening that elbow. You're going to reach it out as far as you can in front of you, reaching it up to the ceiling, turning that fist, reaching it back behind you. And then again, reaching it all the way up. So we're just really trying to work to keep that arm as straight as possible so that the movement's really happening in your shoulder blade. One more that direction, reach, 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 up. Circle that arm and around. Let's reverse. So you're going to open your fist, reach back as far as you can go. Keep anchoring those ribs down, feeling that nice opening across your chest, all the way up and forward. Now, I just felt my neck starting to grip, so go ahead and just check in with yours. Make sure that you are not also starting to grip. Reaching that arm, put the work into the limb, so really squeeze that hand and around. Let's just do one more. Lengthen, reach, 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 reach. Reaching forward and around, and then let's just go back to that shoulder roll just to kind of loosen up any tension that you started to build. Okay, so let's go ahead and meet all the way down into the floor. We're going to just be lying with our knees bent, feet flat. And you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm just going to grab a quick little pillow. So if you guys have something like that nearby, go ahead and grab that right now. I've just got a little teeny tiny pillow. So if you want to just have like a hand towel rolled up or just something small to support your head, that's really helpful. Or if you do have a Pilates ball at home, that's a really good use for this as well. So now all I'm doing is just adding a little bit of support under my head, because what we are going to be doing is starting to look at doing some curl ups by lifting your head and your neck. So let's just talk about the rib cage positioning and the pelvis positioning. So we'll take a nice deep breath in, fill the air into your belly, and then exhale. Feel the belly button dropping down towards the floor. Maybe you feel that little bit of a pelvic floor lift. And then we can take that exhale and press your low belly in towards the floor to find that little anchoring of the low back. Let's do that again. Inhale, find your neutral. Just basically means let go of any pressure into the floor. And then exhale, belly button drops down, finding that low back connection gently into the floor. And then let's just hold that. Find those ribs. Try to hold that low back connection. You're going to inhale, open the ribs a little bit wider. And then exhale, slide the ribs down. And sometimes for me, I actually like to physically give my ribs a little bit of overpressure, slide them down so that I really start to get my obliques. So the muscles that are lining the sides of your abdominals, get those obliques activated. So really anchoring those ribs down. Again, inhale, keep trying to anchor the low back down as you do this. Inhale, expanding those ribs. Exhale. Ribs are sliding down, finding that little anchor towards your hips. Last one, inhale. And exhale, ribs are sliding down. Now, hopefully by this point you've found that really nice connection between the ribs and the hips. Rib cage is closed. Hips are gently rotated under, and you've got a connection of your low back into the floor. So I'm just going to cross my arms over my chest. Let the shoulders be nice and heavy. So we're going to inhale here, and I want you to feel how as you exhale, the ribs obviously slide down, but then the collarbone also starts to slide down. Now imagine that you are going to pick your collarbones off the floor using your upper abdominal muscles. So your head's not lifting yet. You want to think about really anchoring through those abs and really finding that upper ab connection as you're kind of gently pulling the collarbone down. So inhale. Let's let that go for a second. Let your belly go. Let the rib cage go. Exhale. Belly button's going to come into the floor. Rib cage is going to slide down, and then you're going to have the feeling of gently pulling your collarbone down to find that upper ab connection and pull. Good. Inhale, expand everything. Exhale, belly button drops down, low back anchors, ribs are sliding down, collarbone starts to gently be pulled forward, thinking about getting into those upper abs. So this is where we would want to be starting our curl up from. We want to really feel, keep this cycle going. Inhale and exhale, anchor the low back, anchor the rib cage, slide the collarbones down. We want to feel like our torso is creating that compression before we start to lift our head. And then inhale. Good. Exhale, belly button comes down. Rib cage slides down. Collarbones start to slide downwards until you feel those upper abs kicking on. So if you have neck issues and you're starting to feel your neck kicking on doing this, do not go further. You're going to keep practicing, trying to just find that upper ab connection and feeling the sides of your abdominal muscles working for you. So you inhale, expand the belly, expand the ribs. Exhale, belly button drops down. Rib cage slides down. Collarbone starts to pull. Now, as that collarbone pulls down, you want to feel that upper ab connection. Now start to nod your chin, lengthen the back of your neck, and continue that upper ab curl to lift your head up. Now notice that I'm still trying to pull this collarbone down versus lift and kind of jut my chin forward. So I'm really trying to curl with my rib cage. Shoulders are coming away from my ears to curl up. Inhale, coming back down. Let everything go, expand the ribs, expand the belly. Exhale, belly button anchors down. Rib cage slides down, collarbone starts to slide. Upper abs are connected. Chin slides down, back of the neck is long. Keep those shoulders sliding down as you start to curl yourself up. Good. Inhale, come back down. Let's do this a few more times. So remember, if you are feeling that neck, don't lift your head off of your little support. So belly button's anchoring, rib cage slides, collarbone starts to slide down, nod your chin, lengthen the back of your head, curling yourself up. Inhale, back down. So you're just going to keep doing this cycle. Belly button, ribs, collarbone, chin, neck, lengthen to come up. So what I'm hoping that you're feeling right now is that you really don't have any cramping happening in your neck, but you are feeling a lot of work happening in these upper abs. And if you can imagine, it's that rib cage curling up and over to lift your head and neck up. Inhale to come back down. Exhale, belly button anchors, rib cage slides, collarbone slides down, nod your chin, lengthen the back of your neck, and inhale back down. Now, if you're feeling pretty good about this collarbone anchoring, go ahead and bring your hands behind your head. So obviously it's going to add a little bit of a different dynamic now that we add our shoulders in here. So you really have to think about sliding the ribs, so anchoring the low back, sliding the ribs down, Now, imagining that you're sliding the collarbones away from you. Nod your chin. And now instead of your hands picking your head up, it's still the upper abs that are lifting you up. Inhale, let it all go. Exhale, belly button, ribs, collarbone, chin. Keep that collarbone sliding down to curl. Curl. Good. Now, if we're doing this, and you can really feel that muscle connection sequentially, you should start to notice that you can actually curl yourself up a little bit higher. Belly button, ribs, collarbone, nod your chin, lengthen your neck, curl, 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 curl. Inhale, back down. So I think there's a lot of value in staying here, spending a lot of time just doing those sequential curl ups and coming back down. And again, like I said, if you are not feeling this, if it is too much and your neck just grips right away, you're still thinking belly button, rib cage, collarbone, gentle little pull until you feel those abs kicking on. Exhale to deepen that abdominal connection. Inhale back down. So let's go ahead, and every time we're curling up, in whatever curl up you're doing, at the end you're going to lift your right leg up. Inhale back down. Exhale, belly button, ribs, collarbone, shoulders are away from your ears, left leg's going to lift up. I'm going to go ahead and do the curl up again. So we've got inhale, exhale, belly button, ribs, collarbone, nod, lengthen to curl and lift. Inhale to come back down. Exhale, belly button, ribs, collarbone, nod, and curl. Good, let's do one more each side. Inhale, expand as you're coming down. Exhale, belly button, ribs, collarbone, nod, lengthen, and lift. Inhale, back down. Last time here, inhale, exhale, belly button, ribs, collarbone, nod the chin, lengthen to come up. Now just pause with this left leg and tabletop. Sink those abs down. See if you can slide the rib cage down a little bit more to curl up maybe a little bit higher. Those upper abs should be working pretty hard right now. Now we're just going to stay here and we're just going to take little teeny pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now everything's coming from the ribs. 3, ribs, 2, just the ribs, 1, and then come back down. Inhale, exhale, belly button, ribs, collarbone, curl the chin, lengthen as you come up, hold, slide those ribs down. Maybe you curl up a tiny bit higher, and we're taking little pulses going up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, from the ribs, 1, coming all the way back down. Good. Let your arms just come to the side. Let your head shake side to side, just letting go of any tension that's built up at the front of your neck. Good, so just for one moment here, let's cross our hands back over, anchor those collarbones down, relax the shoulders away from your ears, and let's just practice this little chin tuck and lengthen of the back of your neck. So we're not doing anything with the curl up, we're just doing this little chin tuck. And now let's see if we can get a little bit more length. So think about your head's actually, and the back of your neck is actually trying to grow really long as that chin comes down. And you'll notice you don't get quite as much gripping at the front as you do this. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, lengthen your neck. This one's also really nice, just as a little neck mobility drill. So very gently, we're just checking in to see if we can find that length through the back of the neck, little cervical flexion without these big ropey muscles kicking on. Inhale, let it go. We'll do one more. Exhale, find that little length. Inhale, let it go, and then let those arms float. Shake your head side to side. Let go of any tension. And then let's bring ourselves all the way up to sitting. You did a lot of work through those abs, so I won't make you do a full roll up. But let's just do a couple of little neck circles to finish off. So we're going to drop your head to one side. Draw that circle down. Over to the side. And then again, draw the circle down. Over to the side. Draw it down. Over to the side. Last one. Draw it down. Over to the side. And then from this position, you're going to lift that chin up. We're going up and back. And over. And up and back. And over. Now bring your teeth together. Stretching that front of the neck. Good, last one. Look up and over. Good job. Come back to the middle. Just let that head drop down, feeling the stretch going all through the back of your neck. And then lift back up. Shoulder roll. Whew. Great work, everyone. Hopefully that neck feels nice and long, loose, and you've got a few more little skills you can take with you into your other workouts. We'll see you next time.